Zalzala, zalzala. What does zalzala mean? Convulses and shaking of the earth, right? A zalzala. A zalzala is convulsions, okay? What's the next part about it? Let me get that thing right there. Talk to me, people. What is zalzala? How many ayat is it?
8 ayat.
Zalzala is 8 ayat, right?
And placement is 99.
8 ayat. It's the 99th surah.
And Ikhtilaaf.
It has ikhtilaaf, but what does it talk about? The day the earth throws out its weight, and man is herded to his face. So then there's two groups on this day, right? What does it say? إِذَا زُلْزِلَتِ الْأَرْضُ زِلْزَالَهَا وَأَخْرَجَتِ الْأَرْضُ أَثْقَالَهَا وَقَالَ الْإِنسَانُ مَا لَهَا. What's up with this? What's going on? Right? And then he says, towards the end of it, يَوْمَ تُحَدِّثُ أَخْبَرْنَا لَهَا يوم يستر الناس أشتاتا ليروا أعمالهم فمن يعمل مثقال ذرة خيرا يره ومن شرا يره. Okay, so the ones who did good, they're going to see it, and the ones who did evil, they're going to see it. That's what Zalzala talks about, right? Let's go on to the next one. After Zalzala, it's Al-Qadaru. Al-Qadaru, what is that? What are we talking about? What does Qadaru mean?
Decree.
No, we don't say the decree. What does Qadaru mean? Come on, guys. Don't give me the straight line answer. It's a powerful night. When it says Laylatul Qadr, this is a night that has some azimul qadr. It has some weight to it. It's a tremendous happening, right? That's what we talked about. And then Laylatul Qadr, what comes down during that night? Talk to me. Don't talk to her.
The angel Jibril.
Angel Jibril comes down, right? Angel Jibril. And who else? And all the other angels, and what do? They give the salams. To who? To the believers. Every believer they pass by, they say salamu alaikum. Don't you know that with every drop of rain, what comes down with every drop of rain? An angel descends with every drop of rain. Can you imagine how many angels descend Laylatul Qadr? More than that. Wallahu a'lam. But the angels and Jibril come down at that night with the decree of what? What's going to happen about what? Those things? Their sustenance, their rizq, right? And what else? And who's going to die that year? Okay? Or who's going to be born? Their lifespan. That's going to happen. That's what's coming down. Now, what number surah is this?
The 97.
What?
97.
97. Okay, how many ayat? 5 simple ayat. Okay? And it's an ayat surah of Ikhtilaaf, right? Let's go on. We got 2 more. We have 1 more. Saf. A saf. What does a saf talk about? The ranks. Stand up in ranks. Allah loves those. Inna Allah yuhibbu alladhina yuqatiluna fi sabilihi saffan ka'annahum bunyanun marsus. He loves the people who stand up in a row in one rank and they fight on every flank. And this is the actual fight. We're not talking about the people use these words. They say, oh no, this jihad means this. No, Allah says yuqatilun, fight, physical fight, fi sabilihi, in the way of Allah. So how many ayat?
14 lines.
It's 14, right? What number surah is this?
61st ayat.
60 what?
61.
61st surah. Is this the only person that knows what's going on? You guys should know this stuff by reading these poems over and over again. Surah Al-Saf is 14 ayat, 61st. It was revealed. It's a surah of Ikhtilaaf. What does it talk about?
Business deal.
Business deal. What's the business deal? That's right. It's a business deal. What's the business deal? Come on. What is it? Recite the ayah. I wanted somebody to remind me. Somebody recite the ayah for the business deal so we can remember it.
With business deal for all.
The Arabi. Somebody pass me a mushaf over there, please. ذنوبكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار. Shukran. We're gonna get this business deal on here. Okay, because alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. And then we could end with that right here. Surah As-Saff. Okay, the business deal. Okay, it says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu hal adullukum ala tijaratin tunjikum min adhabin alim. It says, what do you call it? Oh, you believe? Can I point to you a business deal? Hal adullukum ala tijaratin tunjikum min adhabin alim. You know, it says, oh, you who believe? Can I point to you a business deal that will free you from a painful punishment? And that is that if you believe in Allah and His Messenger, وَتُجَاهِدُوا فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ بِأَمْوَالِكُمْ وَأَنفُسِكُمْ, and that you fight فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ بِأَمْوَالِكُمْ, with yourselves and your wealth, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, what do you call it? يغفر لكم ذنوبكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ومساكن طيبة في جنات عدن ذلك الفوز العظيم وأخرى تحبونها نصر من الله وفتح قريب. And extra, and on top of that is the help of Allah and a victory that is soon to come. Okay, that's the extra blessing that you get if you do this type of thing right here. So it's the business deal is that if you believe in Allah and in the last day and in His Messenger, and you tujahiduna fi sabilillahi bi amwalikum wa anfusikum, then Allah will yaghfir lakum dhunubakum wa yudkhilkum jannatin tajri min tahtiha al-anharu wa masakin tayyibatin min jannatin adn. Jannatin adn is called in English the Garden of Eden. Adn is the Garden of Eden. So this sort of talks about the business deal is to get to the Garden of what? Eden in English. Okay? وَأُخْرَى, and something extra, تُحِبُّونَهَا, that you'll love, نَصْرٌ مِّنَ اللَّهِ, the help of Allah, وَفَتْحٌ قَرِيب, and the Fathun Qareeb is the opening of Mecca, inshallah ta'ala. Wallahu a'lam. And it's this ayah, 14 ayah, 61st surah, and it's a surah of what? Ikhtilaaf. So here we have the 12 surahs of Ikhtilaaf, amongst the who? In Fatiha, Mutaffifin, Rahman Ra'dul, Az-Zalzala, Al-Qadaru, along with Saf. Review it. Next week, when we come in here, from now on, we will be going over the surah in the order that they were revealed. For inshallah ta'ala. From now on, every week we'll do the surah. Which one came next? In that way. Why is that? Does anybody know why we do tafsir like that? When it's in the Quran in a different order? Not just, yes, also you learn the seerah, tabarakallah. That is exactly the answer. You know, because you learn the seerah, but there's also another barakah to that. The barakah is that the order that was revealed had an effect on the intellects of the people that heard it in that particular order. And when it came to the surahs, in the Medinan surahs, which talks about the rules to regulate their life, they were already established, the surahs of Aqidah, which come down in which part? In Mecca, the first surahs. So they didn't have to ask why they had to obey Allah. They did it. So we're going to go through it that way, inshallah ta'ala. So be prepared. Review this. I'm telling you honestly, review this. So, because I'm going to ask you on it. And I don't want to stop the flow of the class because you just didn't review. Okay? أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa jazakum Allah khair. You guys should be proud of yourselves. You finished a big, great part of the this whole thing.